Good evening, Clark. Welcome to the Tasting Body, where every dram tells a story.
Hello, Wally. Great to be here again. Good to see you again.
Excellent. And we should wish our Welsh friends happy St. David's Day today, 1st of March.
Of course we should.
So it's happy St. David's Day to them who are going to join us. And just try to think, it's also the start of meteorological springtime.
It is, yes. Smashing. I've noticed when
the weather that was outside today and what's coming, it doesn't look much like springtime to me. Are you frozen, Clark? Because you're no moving. Because you look like you've actually stood still.
Here we go.
Oh, that's you. You're back. Back.
So, it doesn't seem very great tonight for some strange reason.
We've got two drams, Clark, tonight.
Right.
This one, which is called Mind Whisky.
Mind Whisky.
It says Mind, and it says Co-op up here, but I don't think it's from the Co-op. No. I think it's a cooperative. I think that's what it means. I'm a wee bit concerned. It says on the front of the bottle here,
right.
Smooth taste based on Scotch whisky.
Ooh.
It's aged in, and it just says it's aged in barrels. It doesn't even. It doesn't even say what type of barrels.
Well, as long as they're no plastic ones.
And it says it has a scent that goes through your nose and leaves a pleasant finish. It goes through your nose, right? The marketing on this blended whiskey is not the best I've seen, to be honest with you. It's not really sailing my boat, I can assure you. Now, you might be wondering why I've got this. And what it is when I went out over Christmas time with the folks from Rosebank Distillery, they had a wee raffle. And in there was various bottles of whiskey and memorabilia and stuff like that. And I won a bottle of Mind Whisky. You can tell by how much is in it.
How good it is.
And I think that's because I've just poured myself a dram.
Mm-hmm.
I gave you one, and I gave one to Gordon, and I think all this say this is the ones that I've shared. I have tasted it.
Right.
So, but I've never scored it, and we've never done it on the tasting bothy. And because we were going to be doing the second one, which we'll share a wee bit in a moment, and that's it. That's easy for you to taste, say, Tony. So,
I need to put the comments up here so I can see what folks are saying. Oh, there we go. Everybody's here.
Well,
to be honest, mouthwash.
Well, has he had it? Rona, you tasted this. Give us a thumbs up and tell me if you've had this. Anyway, so to be fair, the colour isn't bad. It's 40% ABV, Clark.
Yes.
But it just says it's aged in barrels. I mean, there could be plastic barrels for all I can. Because it's based on Scotch whisky. So they're not even calling it Scotch whisky.
What does that mean? So, based on it? Where did it come from?
This could be Turps. Maybe they had it in the wrong section when they bought it or whoever supplied it. Anyway. On the nose, it
smells like Turps. Right. You're right.
It's got for me, it's very young, whatever it is. It's very...
Yeah, I would say so.
It's very spirit forward on it. It's like you've taken New Make Spirit and added a wee bit of caramel colour into it to get it to look like a dram.
Well, that's maybe why they can't call it whiskey if it's not actually old enough to be whiskey. That could be a thing.
Well, that's one. The fact it just says it's aged in barrels. If it's no oak barrels, if it's not been, it's not had Scottish water, it's not had, it's not the the aging process in Scotland or anything, then that's why they're saying it's based on Scotch whisky. It isn't actually Scotch whisky. Tony, I'll send it to you, pal. Anyway, it's actually no bad on the nose.
It's a strange kind of nose, though. There's something.
It's back to you blowing up Lilos and
No, but there's a peculiar.
It's got a plasticky nose to it.
That could be what it is. Aye, it could be.
Right. Let's have a wee. There's nothing much on the nose. It smells like whiskey.
A bit, aye.
And there's a wee bit of I think that's because I know it says it's only 40%, but I think it's because it's young. Anyway, let's have a wee taste of this. Let's see how it goes, pal.
Yeah, come on then, let's do it.
Well, it tastes like whiskey as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it smells like whiskey and it tastes like whiskey, but it's quite watery.
I quite like the finish. There's not a great deal of nose, there's not a great deal of palate, but actually I quite like the finish. There's a nice, I don't know what that is. Wait, I've got a taste.
It's got a honey note to it.
Mm.
Evening, Declan. Evening, Ron. Nice to see you both in here, along with Tony. Aye. So, and it's got a pepperiness in that finish. There's a nice wee bit of heat in there. A bit of gingery heat.
That's right.
I think it might be one for mixing.
Making cocktails, maybe.
Making a whiskey sauce or something. I certainly, I wouldn't be sharing this with friends to drink. I wouldn't. If somebody came to the house and they wanted a dram, I wouldn't be giving them this. No.
No, not unless we're putting coal in it. And you go, I've got the very thing for you.
Tony's asking if it's hive mind. No, that hive mind, if I remember rightly, Tony's a mead. This isn't mead. This says it's based on Scotch whisky. It's not mead. So it's just called MIND whiskey. I tried to do some research on it and I couldn't find it anywhere, to be honest with you, pal. So I don't know about that, Tony, but I know that hive mind whiskey is a mead, I'm sure. This is a bottle of it. So I even searched the internet, scanned the bottle and tried to find it on the internet. I did one of those, took a picture of it and stuck it through the Google search for pictures, and there was nothing came up with it. So, as I said, it says it's been aged in barrels. I don't think it's been aged at all. I think that's the problem with it. But I'm going to kick this right into touch. I will be hard on this because this isn't good.
It isn't. No, it isn't good. No.
Good evening, Gav. Gav, you might be a man to help us out with this, pal, because you've got your whiskey stuff that you do. What's your take on Mind whiskey? Have you come across it? That would be good to know, Gav, if you've came across it and what your thoughts are. We're about to score it. And to be fair, I'll go back to it again. So, on the nose, it's quite spirit forwardy. I find it quite perfumey, Clark.
Aye, I thought that as
a
well.
A bit of jasmine or something like that in there. It's quite perfumey.
I've said there's a wee kind of florally kind of noticed it.
So it's got that. It's got that look kind of heather honey. Gav's never heard it either. So we didn't know what we're drinking, Clark. This could be blind in the morning. It's only 40%. But it is. It's no bad. It's all right on the nose.
It's all right. Aye. mental health charity. Well,
there is a mental health charity called Mind.
Aye.
Maybe it's an acronym for something. MIND.
Maybe.
We'll see who can come up with an acronym for us today with whiskey on, you know. Might no be a dram or something. Maybe isn't a dram.
Maybe it's that's right.
So I think I'm even going to finish this, Clark, because it's no good. On the palate, it's got a strange texture.
It has, isn't it?
It's got a strange texture. It's quite oily-ish.
Yes.
But no a heavy oil, a very light oiliness to it. It's not. It just washes straight out. I'm going to do. I mean, I know this is kind of stupid. It's 40% ABV. Maybe I'm doing it at the service, Clark. So here we go.
Ooh,
2 wee drips into it. 2 wee drips. I wonder if it changes if I add water to it. I can't see it getting any better, to be honest with you. Oh no, the nose is even worse.
Really?
It's stinky. Aye, makes it smelly. It's not done nothing to the colour. It's not really clouded it up or anything like that. It's lost that perfume. Made it a wee bit hotter in the finish. But no, that's one that I'm going to stick up on my shelf, Clark. Not to return to. We'll not be coming back to that. I'll not be sharing another dram with you on that, So
it's maybe one that you could mix with other things. You could maybe make a whiskey liqueur or something, or a whiskey cocktail with that.
Well, I tell you what, that's what I'll do. Since you've got your smoker and everything up there, I'll get you up, and we might be able to make it smell and taste better. Will you get it out of your smoker?
That's it. Stick a few things in it and just give it a whiff of smoke and see if it makes it palatable. You could be right.
Normally we would write in our wee books what the age is, but it's a non-age statement. I can tell you it's 40% proof.
Yeah.
And I know our tasting date. And it says types of cask. Well, it just says aged barrels. So that's all we can write in there is aged barrels. But there's nothing in them.
What was in them before?
I don't think there's been anything in them before, Clark. That's why there's nothing to this, isn't it? No, there you go. Ron said I go it. Mind it's not delicious. Well, it certainly isn't. Clark, I've scored this 60.
So have I. There you go.
Have you?
Aye, exactly 60. Because although it's no good, it's no terrible.
No.
I've tasted worse.
No one here with no.
I've tasted worse than this. But I'm not prepared to say on air what they were.
All right. We'll have that conversation off here when we're finished. So, if you see it on a shelf anywhere, mind and no buy it.
Just leave it on the shelf.
Aye, just leave it there. Because it might be good for something, but it certainly isn't drinking.
It's certainly no. It's kind of like a whiskey.
Well, it does say that on the bottle. It's based on Scotch whiskey. So, anyway, it's a blended evening. We've done that. We've tried this one. It's how it is. We very rarely have a dram that's like that. But the next one, I know you're going to enjoy.
I like the look of it.
I had the pleasure of trying this a couple of weeks ago. So 3 or 4 of us who worked together at Rosebank met just to catch up at one of our friends' house, and we all took a bottle of whiskey along. And Victor, who was one of our friends, he was like, "Oh, I love whiskey. I love whiskey." And I said, "Well, come on, let's have a go." And he came along with a bottle of Turntable. Now, I'll give you a wee bit of background to this. This is two brothers. They love whiskey, and it's a kind of backing track of 20 years of experience that they've got, where they've carved their own path together in the record industry, and then they're going to creating blended Scotch whiskies. So all of them, Turntable, have all got various names. This one's called Bittersweet Symphony, but there's others that have got kind of types of music or something like that that's here. So it's a blended single malt, and I need to find out. I'm just going to grab some here because I went and did some research this morning because
a blended single malt.
I wanted. What was that?
A blended single malt.
Is that what I said?
Aye.
Did I mean the same malt? Single malt? Blended malts.
Blended malts, aye.
Right. So the blend in here on this one is 26% 10-inch Oloroso butt. The 10-inch Oloroso butt, 26%. 27% North British Virgin Oak. 31% Balmenach PX Puncheon, and 16% Mary Park blended malt. So that's what's gone in to making this dram, the breakdown of this dram. So we should get a bit of, for the Oloroso sherry butt cask, we should get a bit of dark chocolate for that. The North British Virgin Oak, I like a North British drams as well. I've had a few of them. This will give you a nice toffiness to it. I've never had the Balmenach PX Puncheon. I've never had a Balmenach before. It's got the dried fruits, and then finally you've got this Mary Park blended malt, which should give us an orange peel. So let's have a wee nose at this one, Clark.
Now, there's a lot to read in. I like the colour.
I can send you the information because that's have to go in there. I mean, the colour is brilliant. It's a right copper colour.
It's like I said to you a wee bit earlier on. It's like flat iron brew.
Well, it's darker than that, Clark.
Okay, it's darker than flat iron brew. It's
a lovely dark copper tone.
That's quite nice, eh? Aye.
And to be fair, they're no expensive drams. I was at the wee whiskey shop in Linlithgow the other week there, and they start for about £35. I think this one here is about £60 for the bottle. But just knows it. It's magic.
Yeah, that's great.
It's got all that toffee and dried fruits and orange peel. Everything that they said that was in here for these different.
It's nice, eh? I like that.
It's lovely. 46% ABV. I think this on the nose is one of the nicest blended whiskies I have ever nosed. So
it's certainly night and day compared to the last one.
It is, and it's up there. Well, it's got everything. I mean, the last one didn't have any on the nose. Very little. This year's just full of everything.
Isn't it?
It's actually quite complicated on the nose. There's a lot going on. So let's have a wee taste of this, Clark.
I think this is going to be one of the kind of whiskies that I like.
Now, on the palate, it's quite sweet. Doesn't really give you the same as what you get with the nose, though. I don't feel that you're getting as much as what the nose gives you. The nose makes it have so much promise, but it doesn't quite deliver. because they quite deliver on the palate.
On the palate, which I wasn't expecting at all. You know, when you're having all that dried fruity smells, and then you get a kind of toffee taste. Wasn't quite expecting that. Nice.
I get kind of toffee, caramelly, and a wee bit of dark chocolate. That, like, you know, like the old Jamaican type dark chocolate, because it's got that wee bit of fruitiness in it, but there's more bitterness. It's quite bitter, Clark.
It's very bitter on the finish. It's very bitter orange finish taste. Finished it.
I put 3 wee drips in there just to see if this changes it.
Go in there.
Yeah, the nose is a wee bit less. Oh, it's got more.
What he says, you get it for 50 quid on Amazon.
The nose is lovely. So it's £50 on Amazon. That's a good deal. Oh, does benefit for a wee drop of water.
Right, okay then. You've talked about it.
It really lightens it up. It really loosens it. You're getting a wee bit more. It's still got that little bit of heat on the finish. It's quite gingery when you had it without water. With this, it's just giving you that wee bit of ginger heat that's in there.
Right,
it reminds me of one of those, something my mother used to like, which were the dark chocolate ginger biscuits. But no chocolate ginger biscuits. Chocolate ginger sweets.
Right.
It really, really is nice.
Here we go. One. I'll see if we get one spot there. That was a bit odd. Try that again. Two drops of water.
They're like night and day. You have 2 blended whiskies. These are like night and day. This reminds me a wee bit like a black bottle, but it's like a flipping black bottle on steroids.
Right. It's better than black.
There's a lot more to it. There's a lot. It's given a lot more. There's loads of fantastic flavour in this.
It's not quite so bitter.
The lads have come up with a superb dram. What was that you were saying?
I'm saying that's not quite so bitter once you put a wee drop of water in it.
Correct. Aye, the little bit of water just lightens that, and it's not quite. It's got that bitterness that was in it.
Right, lightened that up a wee bit. That's quite a good thing because it was really quite bitter on the palate, on the finish.
Yep. No, I'm pleased because I didn't quite pour the whole bottle in that I had. So I've left myself. I'm the same. So I've left myself drops. I'm just going to top myself back up again. Victor will be pleased that we've done the dram and we've tasted it, but he's still got some coming back to him. We're not going to be drinking that. That'll go back to him. But they're very good. I'm going to see if I can find the names of some of these. So, Paradise Funk, and a Smoking Riff, and the final one is called Unplugged. That's the 4 drams that they do. The one that we've got here got a gold medal at the World Whisky Awards, and it was the Scottish Masters 2024 Whisky of the Year. So that's quite. Every one of them's got awards, Clark. So that says a lot about it. So I would suggest if you're looking at, looking to buy a dram, or you wanted a what you call it, a blended malt whiskey to try, I don't think you could go wrong with these turntables. I think they're absolutely superb.
That's a lovely dram.
I will probably go out and try and find myself now. Probably because I've had an adverse reaction to the previous one, which probably means that I've actually overscored this one compared to some other drams that we've actually had. I think the other one was that bad, and I'm tasting this and I went, oh yeah, Dancer, that's absolutely fantastic. I'm really enjoying that. So
It's a 9 out of 10, that, Willie. It's definitely a 9 out of 10.
Well,
how much?
I've scored at 92, Clark.
Aye, well, that's kind of reasonable, I think. Mm-hmm. I was kind of thinking that it was a 9 out of 10.
Yeah. So that's what I've given it. So again, non-age statement for us. And the cask types, you want me to shout out these cask types again to you? Because it's a blend. So cask types were Oloroso Butt, Virgin Oak Barrel, a PX Puncheon. And I know nothing about the Mary Park blended malt. So doesn't tell you what kind of barrel that was in. It's just I've obviously added probably a teaspoon of Mary Park blended malt to it. The rest of them are all single malts, Clark.
I take it there's no age with that one either, then?
No age statement on it at all.
No, I thought so. No.
I think probably because that Mary Park's here.
That's a nice dram. That's night and day from the first one we had. I think.
I know.
I think Tony was right. The first one was out a lucky bag, and it wasn't very lucky.
No, you're quite right. Right. Aye. I didn't know that they disliked me so much at work that they flipping gave me a crappy bottle like that to try. Anyway, that's another story. No, not joking apart. That's not the case. As I said, it came out of a draw. I wasn't very lucky that night. You're right.
You really weren't very lucky.
Tony's saying there's at least 12 turntables.
Right,
I never knew that. I'm looking at here, unless there's. Oh no, there is. Sorry, I found more. So unplugged. Then there's some limited editions. One Way or Another. I remember that song.
No way.
Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger. All My Life. Born to Be Wild is there. And they've also got a collaboration called Starward and a collaboration number 2 called Dingle. So you're right, I never saw these that's there. So a lot of them. So if I look at the 2 collaborations, one of them's got Bonfire Smoke and Sea Breeze, kind of cigar spices and all that kind of stuff. So the 2 collaborations are like that. We've got a couple of smoky drams in there. This might be one where I'll go and try and find one of these and have a look at that if you were going to buy them. So I'm just going to get a kind of price for where they are. So the Paradise Funk, the Bittersweet Symphony, and the Smoking Riff are all £53 a bottle, which are all right. The Unplugged is £39 for the bottle. Then the limited editions range from £69 for 2 of them, 73 for the other, and £80 for the Born to Be Wild one. And then as we get to the collaborations, they all go up to £85. So all of them below 100 quid. So not bad at all in the grand scheme of things. So I'm on their webpage at the moment, just checking to see what that is. So Turntable, have a wee look at them. Turntable Spirits, have a look at them. Go and see what there is here, and we could do that. So Tony says he's going to do my samples on Tuesday. That'd be great, Tony. Thanks very much for that. I should ask you if you got the house all sorted out, because you were trying to get everything all packed away the other day when I spoke to you. So hopefully that was all done. So what are you drinking tonight, gents? Tony, what have you got in your hand? What about yourself, Ron? Tell us what you've got. Gav, what's your one? Declan, what you having? Share what you're having with us. Let us know as we finish off our wee drams that we're having.
I'm enjoying this one.
So yes, I'm happy. 92 I've given it. Have you given it 90, did you say, Clark?
I give it a 91.
a
So
91.
I'm
So
saying it's a 9 out of 10. It's easily a 9 out of 10. I could have scored
easily
it
a
more
9 out of
than
10.
maybe because it's.
Well,
It was a good
I
dram.
probably could have as well. But again, you know, that could end up being the blended malt of the year.
Well, I think it easily could be if we're doing a blended malt of the year. I can't see how you're going to beat this.
Yeah.
That's a cracker.
Oh, I think I could beat it. I mean, there's a couple of blends that I'll not maybe grab a bottle and share them with you, but
I'm all up for. I'm up for that one.
because I'm sure we're up there. Now we've got another challenge.
Oh, you Gordy giving us another set, is he?
He's given us another 4.
Good man.
Another 4 drams for us to try. So he says there's one in there. He says it's a one that's really right field. So I don't know what he means by that. But then again, that could be American, could be if he's saying right field, it could be something that's not even made out here. Maybe a Japanese whiskey or something like that. Maybe he's gave us one of the a Habiki or something like that. That's just. But again, they're all Scotch Malt Whisky Society ones. So I know they've done quite a bit of work recently with Norwegian distilleries and Swedish distilleries. So it could be something for across here. So it might be something like that. So I'll look forward to doing that. As I said, I've got the bottles here for you. The coffee shop will be open tomorrow if you're about and able to pop in for a coffee, and you can pick them up, and that'll be good.
Hey, I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow morning, but there's a chance I could do that. I'll let you know.
Cool, that's fine. And you were with Murray last night, and you had a wee Rosebank, did you?
We had the 12-year-old Rosebank, which I haven't tasted in a long, long time, and it was good. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. Really nice, and they had a nice Kalila as well. That
which one did he have?
I think it might be the 12-year-old. I think, but it was nice, you know.
Well, you know that. I mean, Benromach's my favourite distillery. My favourite single malt is a Kalila 18-year-old. So I love Kalila. I think Kalila's great. I've got an 11-year-old up here. I think I gave you a dram of that. You must have a bottle of that somewhere sitting there for us to try.
Maybe we'll have over there, aye. There's that many sitting over there that it's going to have to see.
Well, I'm the same because I went through with all the stuff that you've given me, and I was really quite surprised today just how many there are. And you added to that just the other day there with the Blair Athol and
that's right.
Something else.
And something else. Something else. Well, Murray's given us the Rosebank.
He's given us a Kalila and a Rosebank
to try. So that was good. You know. So I'm looking forward to that as well. It maybe wasn't a 12-year-old Kalila. It was a 12-year-old Rosebank. I can't remember what the Kalila was.
You've got an 11-year-old Kalila here.
It's maybe one he bottled himself. I think it was one of these bottle yourself things.
Right.
I think that's what it was.
You pour your own.
I think so.
Good. I'm looking forward. We were chatting when we were at Caitlin's dad's funeral. I was chatting to Murray. So we were going to organise once the weather gets a wee bit better to go on a wee fishing expedition together. Because he likes to fly fish and so do I. So, but I mean, we can't drink too many drams because we've got to get back home from wherever we are.
There's always a drawback. There's always a downside to everything, isn't there, really?
I know. Unless somebody drops us off and comes back for us. But anyway, but we need to catch up with that. So, but anyway, we will bid our friends a fond farewell. It's good to see that Tony got his mortgage approved. That's great.
You're asking what kind of dram they're drinking. They've come back burgers and curries.
He did. Tony came back to say his own beer. He's up at 4:00 tomorrow morning. Ron's knowing anything whiskey wise. He's had a few lovely bison burgers and a wee beer, and that has been it. That's been us. So we'll wish them a fond farewell. Look
Yes,
after
indeed.
yourself. Drive safely tomorrow, Tony. When you get up 4 o'clock in the morning, get out there on the roads to get to your work. Don't push yourself too hard during the day as well. You know, it's Monday. Take it a bit easy. And we'll see you once again in the Tasting Bothy to share where every dram tells a story. Been a bit of storytelling tonight.
That was
With
it.
that, a good evening. And
Very
we'll
good one tonight.
catch us all again. Take care now, folks. Good night.
Everybody.